Hello, hello. Today we're gonna practice. We're gonna do like some segmented shit today. Definitely not a full run. Ugh. Trying to get this Zekra. I want to start at the. Let's see. Probably this one. I'd guess. Still know exactly where this puts me. So this must be right after. This should be right after I have Yeah, we did that. Okay, cool. That should be good. Yeah, we're gonna start from here, and then we're gonna just move on like a normal run, but starting from here. This is right after Unraveled and Tribio, which is fine because I can practice those pretty easily on their own. I'm not too worried about doing those fights. So I should be gearing up for Garmond now, I believe. These don't really matter.
Ahoy!
Went the wrong way for Garmond, huh? Yeah, to get used to this. I don't really need to pick that up yet, but we will eventually. So Garmond should just be hanging out here. Yeah. He cast me, I was gonna get him.
Mamido, Mascara Gore. Oh, Goro. Chishin! Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Ha ha! Up. Ha ha! Yep. Ha ha ha! Yep.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, we're probably gonna make we're gonna do a little bit of safe stay in practice because I want to learn how I should be handling getting through Memoriam. Yo, what's up, Annie? Hope you're having a good day. Short stream. We'll probably stream for, let's see, it's 11 o'clock right now. I could probably stream for like 3 or 4 hours, so not entirely a short stream, really. I just didn't have time for like a full run today. I really wanted to, but I'm just kind of busy. That did not hit. Okay, that works. Became myself unlurking, nice. Yeah, I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna take hits like trying stuff out, so the counter is probably not even really necessary, but I need it for knowledge of what I should be doing. How hard is it to get this? I know there's like a oh god. Okay, well. Wait, what is this? This isn't what I wanted. Let me lock in. Where's the spool fragment? Isn't there a spool fragment in here? What is the current PB? 5. We haven't managed to beat our PB yet. We had a run yesterday. It didn't really go super well, so I'm gonna make a safe state here. Can I just claw line through this guy? Yeah, okay. That's what we need to do. I can easily farm soak off this guy. Maybe even like kill that guy, honestly. It's kinda scary. I swear there's supposed to be, isn't there not a spool fragment somewhere in this world? There's even silk here. Okay. It's been a really long time since I explored any of this shit, so like, it's fine. I don't really care about the hits. What is that nonsense? I know there's a spool fragment somewhere in here. Silksong spool fragments. Because if I get one more spool fragment, I can actually make another one pretty easily. Where is it? Memoriam. It is around the spikes. That is a little more risky than I'm willing to put in, I think, so I'm not gonna get that one. I hear it. It's right down there. That's funny. So we can live back here. Guess for now I'm not gonna even show the hits. Not even important, really. Yeah, it's just not even bother showing the hits. Not really that important. So I guess we just wait for this guy and get out of this room, and then we can easily farm soak if we want it. Which we do need. We need like 8 silk. I want to try actually. I forgot to sit at the bench too. I didn't remember to do that. I was gonna say I wanted to try Sharp Dart on these guys to get Vault Vessels, but I don't know if that's a good idea. What's up here? Nothing. Looks like. Right. So we need to do like this. Yeah, that seems easy. Just as long as I do it right. Alright, I'm gonna save quick because I'm gonna go back into that area and then actually remember to do it correctly. Can I use Sharp Dart? Not really a reason to. Like I could one-shot the Vault Vessel guys, I guess, with it probably, but I don't really feel like that's necessary. I need to make a split here for benching. Like not entering Memoriam, but I need it to be benching. Make a note. Change Memoriam to bench split. Because the problem I'm having is that like I need to bench here, because if I don't, then I have to come back in anyway. It just costs a little bit of time, but I should be doing as much as I can to be efficient. This guy's still dead. should do is press the right fucking button. That'd be a good idea. Good start if I do that. Could just hop over this guy, huh? Like really not that hard. Yeah, get him, please. Alright. Oh yeah, this run. That's funny. I just realized that I forgot so much shit in the run I did last. I need to actually go get some of the stuff. Not gonna work otherwise. Because I forgot the Cogheart and Whispering Vault in this run. No! Fucking wanders. Was it 3? Yeah. Yeah, so we're just gonna do basically the back half of the run, honestly. We might be able to finish, but depends how much I go back and like practice certain things. Oh god. Is Jubilant already? I didn't get the quest. God damn it. Guess like Jubilant is not here because she doesn't need to be saved yet. Boy. Yeah, it still feels a little weird because I'm starting in the middle of the run, so hopefully that will not carry over to a real run. The last run was so I forgot so many things. What the? Oh, I didn't turn on YouTube chat. I'm so sorry. What's up, Jade? Sorry, I didn't see YouTube chat going on. My bad, my bad. It just not activated. I'm so sorry. I forgot about YouTube chat. My bad. Okay. We got hit, or almost got hit here last time, so let's do better there. Alright, cool. There's no... I know from last time there's not any... what you call it? The Vassal Quest isn't here. Someone said there's a bench here. Is that true? There is one here. That is so troll. Last thing I want to do is sit here. Holy shit. Alright. Right, we can't even do this yet because we need to go to the fucking Whispering Vaults. I'm just gonna do this. Should be a left only door. Not this one. It's gotta be a left only door, I'm pretty sure. No, it's got a right only door, duh. This one? What even is this room? There it is. Yo, what's up, Sito? Whoops. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna do some. We're basically just doing the back half of the run today, just for practice, because that's where a lot of it fell apart. That's where a lot of my routing was not very good. So I'm good. Just trying to think about how to improve the run and do better at it. So we're working on the back half today. How much time do you have for today? We probably have like 3 or 4 hours. Might be able to finish the back half of the run, depending on how long I linger on certain parts of it, and then we'll see. I added some splits to help me remind myself of some stuff that I kept forgetting last time, so let's see if that helps. Okay, so I know, because this is basically the same save as last time, I know there's a vassal checkpoint at the top of High Halls, so I need to go get that. I could change my gear now, I probably should have. We might spend some time in High Halls Gauntlet routing Threadstorm. I'm considering it just for one wave, really. It's only one wave that really matters, but I should probably not switch to Hunters just yet, so this doesn't really matter. All right. God, I hate doing that. Recommend Snare Setter for Unravel. I just don't have Snare Setter yet, and I don't think we really need it. We already used Tax. Tax are really good in that fight. So I'm not super hung up on changing my gear on that fight. I feel like Tax and Cockflies are very, very good in that fight already. And like, the problem with Snare Setter is that like, you can't really like... you don't really have a whole lot of time to reset them up between the waves of ads. And Snare Setter doesn't really help you with the ads either, like the Cockflies do. So I'm not super worried about it. Alright, so this is what I have been running. We could use Tax, I guess, but we also need to do the Dono and Bone Bottom, which kind of sucks. So I run Threatstorm. Am I just running Tax as well to help with the big guys? Because normally I fight them with Barry. I'm so used to fighting them with Barry. So let me try that. This is gonna feel really weird. Hello. Let's get some silk. Alright, I'm gonna make a safe state before we go in. I really want to do like this, right? Yeah. I think he died in like 2 hits. That is... I guess you just do that. It's fine with me, I guess. I think that's not that good. Yo, what's up, Kirby? That's good. I have no silk ball. Yeah, with attack. I don't know. Like this is working, but like I don't think it's what I like. I think I'd much rather have this parry. We don't have Barb, that's why that guy wasn't dying on time. Oh my god. One of these days I'll be able to check my equipment and not be a complete fucking doofus, I swear to god. So I was like, why is that guy not dying on time? More Silksong, yeah. As it ever was. I was pretty sure it was 3 hits on this guy. I was right. Oh god, I need this. And not that storm. Oh god. This part is really not that hard for me. I just don't know why I'm struggling so much these last couple days. What? I don't know, Task could break that. Alright, we'll move on. Oh man. Yeah, the tax broke the sting shard. I didn't realize that could happen. I usually don't use tax there at all. You don't really need them. But I learned another reason not to try using them in that fight, so. Alright, so we need to change our gear. I hate tax. Yeah, same. Taxes are the worst. What's up, Teffy? How's it going today, man? This is right. Our last run was a disaster in the back half, so we're gonna do a back half run. Happy Friday, yeah, happy Friday. Wednesday is basically my Friday, so I'm halfway through my my midday weekend or midweek weekend. We're gonna do a little bit of lace 2 practice. For whatever reason, I was struggling with that fight. Once we get there. You got any plans for the weekend, everyone? No, come here. You, uh-oh. Want to sit and do nothing. That sounds like a great idea. Come here, you.
Pikachu!
Oh, shoot. Yo, thanks for the raid, Emma. How's it going? Hello, everyone. Oh, God. How's it going? We are practicing for no-hit all bosses, and we're in the... Basically just practicing the back half of the run, because the last time I did the run was a complete disaster. So, hope everyone having a good day. Thanks for the raid, I really appreciate it. How was your stream, Emma? I really appreciate it. We just started our stream, so got a bit to go. Was good. No reset runs. Oh, those are fun. I did one of those yesterday for this category of Hitless. Although, and it went good the first half. We were on like, I think I was on 1 hit till about this point in the run. And then it just completely fell apart in the back half. Yeah, I mostly been focused on like doing no hit runs for anyone who's new in. And we did finish the true ending Hitless a couple months ago, I think. At this point. We've been trying to do all bosses and routing. That's been a lot of fun. I used my dash already. Raid's got me unfocused now. I'm a little nervous. Yeah, today we're just doing a practice stream. We usually do full runs every Thursday. And the full run is like 6 hours-ish long. Pretty killer. Today we're mostly just practicing. So I'll probably do like I'm about to fight Lace 2, and Lace 2 is not really that hard. For some reason the last 2 full runs I've done I've gotten hit on her, so we're gonna probably save state and practice the fight for like maybe 5-10 minutes. Something about it's just off for me. And usually the fight's over in like 20-ish seconds. Get the stuff lane, we gotta go. So have fun practice. Thanks, man. Or woman. Emma sounds like a woman name, sorry. I really appreciate the raid. Hope you have a good rest of your day. And like I said, I hope everyone else is having a good day too. Alright, we're gonna get some silk before we go up. Give me your money. Alright, we're gonna... Just wonder if I should save state during the fight. It's gonna be weird though. I think she like... she has some weird interactions happen when you save state and then go up at the same time, or when you're already in the room. Probably beats watching this cutscene every time though. I'm gonna save state here and see what happens. Okay. Triple slash again. She's almost dead. Pretty sure the cutscene is gone when you save state, but I don't know, it's weird. Yeah, it's really strange. She also has, it's kind of weird too, because when you go up the elevator for the first time, she always has a set action she takes at the very beginning. She always does triple slash 100% of the time. I don't know if that's the case anymore, so that's gonna be a little weird. Looks like it's not, which is fine, it's not a big deal. Oh right, not phase 2. Like she always has the same action in the start of phase 2 as well. She always does the jump slash. That's good. Yes, it's a little weird since I can't use the guaranteed punish at the beginning. But not the end of the world. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's bad luck. No mana. Yeah, it's bad luck when she stuns her the edge like that. I don't know what my problem was in the last couple full runs I've had. I've gotten hit on Lace 2. It's like really not that hard of a fight. There's something about it throwing me off. Nope. Oh, well, that sounded good actually, because she hasn't face changed yet. Big damage. I'll do one more. I'll move on. I feel like I know what I'm doing still. I don't know what it is about the last few runs. Just had my number. Oh. Oh, unlucky. Okay, we'll move on. Poor Lace, they're just bullying her for like the last 5 minutes. Yeah, I don't know. It's not a fight I've ever really struggled with that much after learning it pretty well, but something about it has been giving me trouble. Oh man. Yeah, the last full run. So my PB in all bosses is 5 hits, which I'm really, really happy with, but it was also, I'm pretty sure, a very lucky run. But like yesterday, I think the total was like 16 or something. The one before that was like 10. So we haven't really come close to the PB. She has faster pace than other bosses. Normal not to be on your best element after hours of hitless run. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know, like I've never really had too much trouble with her though. Like even in most runs, honestly. She usually dies pretty fast, which is nice. We need to go to Bellheart actually, that's right. We could just probably not actually. So let's make sure we have the right gear. Let's not screw this up this time. So we don't even need this really, we just need this. We can take cockflies if we want. So to make sure my gear is right, that was one thing that I struggled with a lot the other day, was I just kept taking the wrong stuff into boss fights. And just in general, so we check the vassal quest. We know it's here because it's the same as my last file. I know there's one in Farfields. What happened last time? You missed the parries. I got parried twice, and my whole strat's usually around not like baiting parry and not getting hit by it. And I don't know, it got me off my game. I think I was going for a punish that works in Lace 3 but not Lace 2. Yes, very scary. May I leave now? Yeah, these platforms are real spooky. Alright, so I kind of didn't check the vassal class before doing it. I know it's here. It's a manual split in my auto splits, so kind of awkward having a Sawtooth circlet here. That's why it's awkward. Yeah, so there's a Steel Soul boss you can only do, and there's a boss you can only do in Steel Soul. I guess I kind of gave it away. And one of the requirements is to like go around and find out where he is. And one of those places potentially is in Farfields, which would be the case in this file. Sawtooth Circle is such a magical tool. Isn't it faster to just get the boss with that storm? Well, you see, if I'm doing an all bosses thing, unless you mean kill it really fast with that storm, then maybe. But I feel like hitting it really hard, like with the Wanderers, is more damage quicker with the Sawtooth. But we can't just, we do skip the boss earlier in the run, we come back to it later. So we need to go do our Bellhog Rhinos. And Beast Light too. See if we can get this kill right. Ooh. Who here doesn't love Baba? Alright, so we want Wanders. This is good. I don't need Shell Satchel. So I don't really care about that. I want this. You can hit both fireballs with Dark Sword and insta-kill the boss. Oh, that's a great idea. I didn't consider that. I'll have to try that. Yeah, because you can just double jump up, bounce off the top. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I haven't considered doing that. I'll check that out. That's a great idea. We do need a little bit of silk. Also charge the Evo. Which is sad for these birds. It's good enough. Yeah, we'll have to check that out. That's a great idea. I know you could do it against this guy too, which is kind of funny, but it doesn't really seem to serve a real purpose. All right, so it's this. Jump, needle strike, double jump, silk spear. Good. We do need to get his drop because we need to turn in the quest. Killing the birds reminds me of low percent essence farm. Yeah. I feel really bad killing the birds like that, but like, I mean, there's not really another way to get silk easily near there. Yeah, we have to turn this quest in because you need it for credit toward Silken Soul. Alright, we're going to Bellwater, and we let's check our gear. Let's make sure we don't take Sawtooth Circle that we did last time, which was horrific. Very fucking scary to have Sawtooth in Bellwater. Just bombs exploding everywhere. This is Michael Bay. Alright, we don't want to bench anywhere either. How many wishes do you need for Silken Soul? I'm not sure the exact number. I know it's quite a few though. It was one of the more annoying things to route into the run, is figuring out which quests I wanted to do. This should be open, right? Yeah, thank God. Yeah, I don't know the exact total. 27? Okay. There are a few specific ones that you have to do, like Chakra's quest you have to do. There's quite a few. I don't have to go this way. Or I do have to go this way. Yeah, what's with the new platform underneath Trubio's elevator and not one here? If we're gonna add random ass platforms that help. Getting bobbed there's not really a big deal if we do, but it's kind of annoying. I know that we do pretty much the exact total of wishes we need in order to get the quest to appear. Okay, we lucked out. No random flies spawned over here. So we're gonna we basically want to wait until like the flies are in a good location. There's 2 flies in this room that are random spawns. And I want to know where they are, because if you know where they are, you can get down really easily. But they're being shy today. There they are. Both. That's actually the best possible spawn, because then you just drop down with no fear, because they can't be down there. Similarly, on the way up, you can wait on good spawns, so it's a little easier to get up. It's not dropping down. So we need this guy to show up. That's good. Now that he's gone, we need to basically book it before he reappears. If you wait too long, that guy will reappear and hit you on the way through. Rather, he can pop up right in front of you while you're running and you just smash into him, which is really lame. Oh, we need money. Oh. We're also gonna need shards, because I think we have to donate to Bone Bottom still. Sorry, Chakra. Let's see, what are the quests? I think you have to do all of the donations 100%. For Silksong Soul, you need the key from Pavo specifically as well, which is also a really weird requirement because like I feel like that's really easily missable in like a casual playthrough. I know he like waves you down, but like I just imagine you don't go back to Belheart for a while and you're just confused on what to do next, and you just need Pavo's key. Alright, I made a split this time for Trail's End because I kept forgetting to grab this quest, and you'd get all the way up to where Grohl is and you realize you don't have the quest and you're just really sad. This is pretty much the right setup. Yeah, just want to double check now. I'm like so scared now because of how many times I messed up last run. You need Beastfly 2 for Belholm? I don't think you do actually, no, you don't need Beastfly 2. I do Beastfly 2 because it's a boss in this run, but you don't have to. Slap? No, you don't have to do Beastfly 2 because I never did it in my T run either. Or rather, I didn't do it in the in the T run that I actually managed to win. I used to do it early on in routing because I thought I needed it for the quest total, but I didn't. Alright, we want this guy to spawn. We don't want to go for it until that happens. I think if you do every quest but Silver Bells and Beastfly 2, you still get enough quest points from Belheart to get the Belholm. Alright, cool. That room's a lot scarier than it seems. I realize it's probably like whiplash going to like watch me like play kind of slow compared to watching like Emma, who's like fucking fast as shit. So hopefully you'll forgive me. We just have a different goal in mind, so I play a little more slow and methodically. I was watching him, it was like a week ago, and man, it's just like insane. Speedrunners are so good at the game. And like, I feel like, I mean, I'm just always so scared all the time with like anything going wrong in Hitless. It's like these guys are just pretty low threat level, I'm sure. But I make sure to take them out. Her movement is crazy. Yeah, it's absurd watching really good players play. Oh god. My hands can't keep up with that shit anymore. Like, I used to play like a competitive Smash Melee for like 10 years, and like my wrists aren't like terrible, but they certainly have suffered a little bit. Good. What are you doing? Whoa! We actually want this guy to spawn. I just didn't expect him to spawn where he did. Here. Consider Hitless to be a real speedrun. That's kind of interesting. I mean, I guess it is. It's a category, right? Essentially. Just like a different criteria. I'd be interested in anyone like full-on speedrunning the game. Hitless. It'd be pretty wild to see. There'd be a lot of RNG elements like Biowater. Like these guys are a huge problem. That's lucky. Because this current strat we do in Biowater is like really, really slow just to guarantee safety. That's really lucky, the fly on the wall there. That's less lucky, but that's okay. Hello. Oh, let's reset the room. Take it slow. Hear one of them. That's fine. Hornet climbing horizontally sounds like a horse stride. I've never thought about that. It's kind of like low percent in my opinion. Low percent seems really fun, actually. I was kind of thinking if I am ever able to get this all bosses thing done, that might be something I look into is low percent Hitless to see how interesting it is. I just don't know how low percent is, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what glitches you're allowed to use in order to skip things, because I know there's like a few ways to skip necessary items, right? With glitches. I haven't done enough research into it yet. I've had my hands full just doing this and like my full-time job and stuff. Alright, no fly on the wall. Sweet. True low percent is 0%. Is that? Is it possible to do that without taking damage or dying? Low percent new major glitches. No major glitches is like 5. Oh, interesting. What items do they end up getting? Like, unless that's too many things to write down. I'm gonna get a little bit of silk real quick. I'm gonna wait for good RNG here too. So I imagine you have to get Silk Spear, but I mean, also don't know that for certain either. We got one good fly spawn. Not the other though. Yeah, this is if we were doing a speedrun for Hitless, this would be a pretty awful room. Unless you just go for it, I guess. But the safe strat is very, very, very spawn dependent. Clean grip, cross stitch, claw line, needle line, and something else. Really? Cross stitch? That's cool. I didn't expect cross stitch to be in there. Drifters. Where is my fly? There's another there's 2 flies in this room, and basically I want to be able to see both of them before I go. Because I need to claw in across the top to avoid the bushy boy spawns. Yeah. Drifters is not a percent, really? Lace Silk Heart a percent? Yeah, I guess you do have to kill Lace, so yeah. Interesting. So that's a pretty low amount of gear. Yeah, it seems like it'd be fun though to try to see if Hitless on that's like really possible. I feel like High Hall's Gauntlet will be the the major sticking point. Oh, there we go. Cool. This is fine. So now we see both flies. We can easily just crawl on across the top, and this avoids all the triggers that the bushy boys use to spawn up. If there's one you can hit, but you just easily avoid them, so get out of there safe. Cross stitch would be nice because I really like cross stitch. I feel like that alone would open up a lot of doors for me personally. Excuse me. Back roll. Get him. Thank you. One of my cockflies is lazy. They didn't want to go over there. Yeah, low percent Hitless does sound fun, especially if you do get to be able to get cross stitch. I figure High Hall's Gauntlet will definitely be the hardest part, as it usually is. High Halls is just a huge pain in the ass. Getting mucked is not a hit. It is not a hit. Thank God. That fight would be significantly harder without jumping into the muck. Holy. I need not that either. Yeah, this is correct. Okay. Weird. A little bit. There's a little bit of. It's a little arbitrary sometimes what counts and what does not count as a hit. Like, getting glue trapped by one of the flies or like Broodmother doesn't count as a hit, or does count as a hit, but it doesn't technically do damage to you. But like getting trapped by the plant guys and putrefied ducks does not count as a hit, and it also has the same criteria if it doesn't do damage to you. I don't know. It's a little bit arbitrary, but you know. I think the distinction is that there's no reason to ever get hit by a glue trap. Like, you don't have to ever do that. Whereas, like, there are some sequences where you have to get caught by the plants in order to progress. Like, if you were to want to save that flea in Putrefied, you have to get hit by the glue trap. Or, not glue trap, but the plant guy. I don't know any of the names of the enemies in this game. I just make up something. Those are Bombermen. And this is Ootya, man. I know the boss names, I guess. I know Cygnus and Gron. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 1, 5. Yeah, get him, lava. Oh. Hope y'all ready to see the slowest Hell Alley ever. I've seen speedrunners do this next part. It's fucking wild. Thank you for the GGs. Yeah, that's a strat I'm really proud of. I figured that out on my own, and it's also something that the other no-hit runners adopted in their own special ways. So I was really happy to be able to like figure that one out. Because I learned so much from like the other no-hit runners like Hunt Hustle and Fade, like going into this. Yeah, I'm not as brave as the speedrunners, I guess, for obvious reasons. we take it a little slow here. I guess the spine's supposed to hit those guys on the first bomb because they died. Alright, cool. I'll be borrowing your strat as well, thanks. Yeah, that strat works really well. You just gotta count the hits. And it's very versatile because you can do it with hunters as well. It's a little bit different. There's a different setup to it, but it's still pretty good. Alright, so we're going to Father the Flame. We want Threatstorm, and we want these, not bolas. Okay, good. Make sure we get that right. And we don't need to sit while we're in Greymoor at all, so make sure not to do that. If I sit, I gotta leave, which kind of sucks. Need a little bit of silk too. So I don't need to drink, I determined last time. Because I need to kill someone else. So I don't need to. I need to get the new quest done though. Could you do it, Hunter, sometime? Yeah, I can. We can, let's see. Once we do Father the Flame and save our game, essentially, we can, go do it with, we can go do it real quick after we do that, yeah. The thing with Hunters is that if you have Evo 1, you have to be careful, because, if you have it fully charged, the strat won't work. So it's kind of weird. I think you can only have 3 hits of Evo charged before it stops working. If you have 4 hits, it doesn't work. Which I'm sure sounds very weird. Oh, come back up here. Who's that guy attacking down there? I don't even know if I really need this, but hitting that guy gives me silk too, which is nice. Guess we're gonna do that. I guess I had 1 silk to spare. I need 8 silk for the boss, and I have to use 1 to get into this area. Yeah, we were fine actually. That's scary. I don't like it when he teleports. Yeah, I think I'm the only one that uses parry for brothers too. I think the others use like Silk Spear and stuff, so like there's a lot of different variations on it you can do. Two, 3, 4. I ain't scared of you. Alright, so we just save quit. We can go do it now, real quick. We'll use this save. Just for funsies. I feel like this strat's more technical, but it does technically work with hunters. Where is it? This one? Let's try. Yeah, this one. So I have Silk Spear for here, this one, but you can use parry. I think parry is probably better, personally. Should we have this stuff on? You can use whatever other... Barbed is essential, but you can use whatever other yellow tool you like. I like weighted belt a lot, so... I'll just keep Silk Spear. I think it's 9 hits instead of 10, because you get Evo charged up at some point. And that's why it's important to not have it above 3. I think it's 2 or 3. Because if you have it above 3, then it doesn't work. Because it pushes them into the next phase too quickly. So the start is the same. If you run in, it kind of lines you up where you double jump, throw the sting shard up there, because then that insta kills the ad if you have poison on. You have to have polyp pouch. This will and I guess you have to have your max tool damage. Insta kills the guy. They 1, 2 on the fourth hit. He's gonna phase change. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need 9 hits. So 9 hits is the right amount because this is right on the cusp of the next phase where he would summon 2 sets of ads. We're trying to skip that. That's the really, really, really important part. And he's jumping back now, which is really good for us. It puts him in the corner. And we're at the right amount of hits already. We're at 9 hits. So we're basically trying to set up the phase skip and the quick kill. We need him to throw his spear. And upon seeing him throw the spear, we throw out 2 cockflies and then jump in, basically. And then hit him like 3, 4 times if we can. And then do as much damage. I forget the amount of hits we need to count after. I want to say it's like 8 or so. So if he throws here, that's good for us. 1, 2, 3. And just hit him as 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Oh, I don't have parry. I was gonna use parry there. That's the hit. It was gonna be a parry. I'm so used to having parry. So I think you could do some Silk Spear shenanigans after you count like 8 hits, because it'll cancel off the wall. We'll try it again. 1, 2. So like I said, 4 hits here is when he goes into the first summon. 3, 4. Oh, not 4. So if you've already hit him 4 times, you can just keep hitting him because he's always going to summon here. And I'll just... Okay, he didn't this time. Weird. Did I not hit him 4 times? I don't have the right setup. Barb wasn't equipped. I was like, that's not right. Alright, let's actually save state that. So if you end up missing your position, by the way, the right position is like right here in the middle. We're throwing the sting shard. You just double jump. At the peak of your jump, throw a sting shard. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now he should summon. Right. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he's primed for the setup. He jumped back, which is good. If he throws a spear, we're good. But I didn't set up the cockflies correctly, so I didn't do it right. And preferably you want him in the left corner, because if he's in the right corner, that's where the other brother spawns, and this kind of makes it kind of iffy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh shit. Okay, yeah. I want parry. Forget this Silk Spear. Everyone else is too, I guess they just didn't like using parry and they used Silk Spear instead, but I think parry feels comfy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. Dead. Yeah, it's very similar to the Hunter skill, or rather Wanderer skill. Relies on cockflies though to get the extra damage in. I think Hunt Hustle used tax instead for his extra damage, because if you don't get the extra damage while he's stunned on the ground, you won't be able to push past the ad phase. I'll show you why it's really important. I won't use the cockflies and you'll see what happens. Then after that, I'm gonna go back to my run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Also, if he throws his thing like this, he's not in the corner, you can kind of get close to him and he'll like back up a lot of times. So we get the stun still, but the important part is the cockflies doing damage to him while he's on the ground, because if we don't have that, I don't think we pushes past phase 2. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, it did. Interesting. I guess you don't need the cockflies. It is extra credit though. Today I learned. Yeah. Yeah, that's my TED talk on brothers. If anyone's interested in Hitless, that's basically the strat. And just use the clip of the actual strat going right instead of like all the other talking about it and stuff. Alright, so we need to go send the fleas up. And we also need to prepare for the chakra fight, which is not on Wanderers. We want tax. And not that. This is better, yeah. Yeah, cool. Actually, I don't really need to set up now, yeah, that's whatever, it's fine. Yeah, so hopefully that helps. It's a great strat, I think it works really, really well. It solves the fight that would otherwise be very dangerous. Yeah, it's fine. I love that they took Morwing with them. It's like really funny to me for some reason. Boom, boom. Ah. Man. So we're gonna fill it with silk here because it's just the most convenient place to do it before we fight Chakra. I do need to change my gear though. I don't have the right ability on. I'm really forgetting a lot of stuff, which makes me sad. And we don't ride with them because we don't really care about the last tool pouch, and it's also kind of dangerous to get out of Putrefied. So I'm just gonna get out of here. Hoping my auto split works like I programmed it to, as it doesn't seem to be wanting to do it. Guess not. This part is so weird to auto split for some reason. Just can't get it to seem to work right. Bellheart. So I guess we'll manual split it. Alright. Spikes are a little too far back, that's fine. Whoa. Cool. Bye, Chakra. We don't really need any tools for this next part, I don't think. We need Sharp Dart, which is nice, but Cogflies are kind of whatever. Basically just need to clear the slab arenas before Act 3, because we have to go back through there later. Do this once to get our Evo charged up. We do need to slack it later. We need 8 lockets in the run. This is the 8th one, I think. Guess we use Shaman Crest and Coral Tower. We're gonna need some more to unlock it. Let's kill this guy now, because I do run across him a little bit later and I forget about him. Just run into him randomly. Dude, I always forget about this last dude. I don't know why. This is definitely a part of the run that's a little newer, rather for like all bosses. You never really come here, so I'm still learning a bit. Pretty silly, but you know. Taking hits like that's a lot of how I learn though, so. That guy's like weirdly invincible when he comes in. Like he's invincible for like a really long time. Like most enemies you can hit them as they're like doing their startup animation of coming into the fight. But that guy, it's weird. My controller is... My jump button is having a really bad time. It's starting to stick really badly. I need to get a tool to open it up and like clean it out, probably would help. Alright, first 2 waves, charge attack. Very important. Brutal. I can't even get out in time. I missed my charge attack on the first guy, and then got mollywopped there. Yeah, I need to put more time into that split for sure. The strat was right, and then but it didn't go right. I do need to go to Bone Bottom, which is gonna screw up my splits because I haven't done the dono yet. I need to do it. Yeah, it sucks because like getting smacked by the glue they spit counts as a hit. So like, if you really add it up, it was like I got hit twice by glue, and then they smacked me. Yeah, that's what we're practicing though. Like this run is gonna be pretty tough to finish without a single hit. And small stuff like that really matters, as you can tell. So we should have done enough quests now to get the quest. There we go. Nice. I'll pick that up now. We're not going to do it for a while, but... So poor on shards now. Forgot to go to Belhart for the other thing we'll do on the way back. Yeah, I know you if any of the raiders are still hanging out. I know you watched the Emma who's like crazy fast. I tried to do like some of the speedrun stuff, like the little, like I use wanderers. I used to do this a lot, but it actually started hurting my wrist like really bad, like carpal tunnel kind of pain. So I had to stop. So the fastest thing I do is basically just doing claw line when I have silk that I don't care about. That is the extent of my speedrunner strats. Probably do kind of care about this silk though, because we're about to go fight Moss Mother. Give me your shards. No. I don't have my sawtooth on. Forgot it again. If I had sawtooth, I could already be dead, but I forgot it again. Damn, dude, I gotta work on this so much. Sad. Yeah, this is why I really wanted to practice the back half of the run though. Man, I forgot so much shit last run. I'm still forgetting it. Makes me sad. Right, Vassal Quest. We need that storm for this fight. We want to call it a fight. It's not really a fight, more like a massacre. That was not the intended method. Neither was that. Trying to get a little silk for the fight. I don't need too much, but just enough to get going. I potentially don't even need any silk, honestly. I guess just 4 is enough, really. Yeah. And since we have the, I gotta go pick up the Vassal Quest, which is over here. Yo, what's up, Zodium? Thanks for the good luck. We're not doing a full run today, so we're just practicing the back half of the run, which I have already fucked up a bit, which makes me sad, but that's fine. I need to go to Bellheart. I forgot to go get that soul thingy. How are you doing today, Zodium? Did you just get through streaming? Nah, no Silksong today. Yeah, I thought about not playing any today, but it's like I probably need to practice. The last run was so so tragic. I had so many bad things happen, so I like really want to put in a little bit of time now. I need shards. Definitely not Threadstorm. We're gonna take parry. We were using Sharp Dart, but I think parry is just more consistent for me. Yeah, I'm gonna try to finish the back half of the run. I don't know if I'll have enough time. I've got like another hour and a half probably before I'm done. Gafama. See if I can remember to take the right gear into all the boss fights, because I keep forgetting stuff still. And like last time, I have a specific setup for lots of bosses, and like it's once you're in the boss fight, you know you can't leave. And it kind of sucks. So I kept forgetting really important setups. Like for Tribute 2, it's just you really need the right boss stuff. The fight's too scary without putting him down to 200 HP at the beginning of the fight. Gorama. Same thing for a Bell Eater. I forgot to transform the Volt Vessels into bolas and walked in there with like the pillar. It was really bad. Speaking of forgetting the right gear, I don't have Sawtooth again. And I'm gonna get hit there. Dude. Just kill me, dude. Holy shit. Yeah, this is like just crazy how much I'm forgetting gear setups. And like this is the same, I should be using the right gear setup. This is the same gear setup I used for like my training run too. I'm not sure why I'm forgetting it. If I had Sawtooth there, she doesn't even get that attack off, she just dies. And man. It does kind of suck because there's so many more bosses. I have to remember so many more gear setups for each boss. But I feel like my PP5 I didn't really forget too much. Honestly, even without Sawtooth, I shouldn't really be that scared of this boss, but I just need to remember what I'm supposed to take more often. Alright. Luckily we have quality of life, we can skip all this shit. About to say, I think it's kind of sucky that a lot of speedrunners have to watch the credits every time, but I guess they also probably appreciate it because they actually get a break. Speedrunning seems so intense. Thanks for the good luck, bowl soup. I could definitely go for a bowl of soup right now. I'm pretty hungry. Hope you're having a good day. Definitely have a lot of practicing to do, so I think it's gonna be like pretty much never-ending practice. Come here. really just need to double down my efforts to remember my my boss equipment. Why does that jump eat your double jump? Did you see that? I didn't have my double jump there. I walked off. What is it about? Okay. What is it about doing that? It's because I'm floating here? That I just don't have a double jump here? It didn't happen that time. I'm like so curious about this because this specific spot happens a lot. And it's really weird. So they do with the game? Yeah, but I wanna understand why that is. It feels like a bug. And I don't understand why it is. It is a bug? Yeah, it's one of the shittiest bugs in the game for me, because I walk off this ledge and double jump, but I guess I should stop doing that. It's happened a lot, and it's... I don't want it to happen during a run that's good, man. It's gonna just end all my enthusiasm right then and there. Alright, so it doesn't really matter if we take hunters or wanderers, really. I want quick sling, and I guess that's fine too. Bolas. We'll take sharp dart. Cool. Second son is gonna be here beating up a guy. Have to wait for him to get done. Let them deal with their own problems. There you go. Actually got him pretty fast that time. Yeah, I wish I understood why it happens. It seems to happen whenever you like float to the ground. It doesn't seem to actually like it doesn't seem to actually know you've landed and recovered your double jump. It's really strange. I wonder if that's something I could circumvent by just doing a little micro hop there. My theory is it's near hazards. It's perfect. That's the absolute best spot it could happen, right? I mean, like where all the bad shit could happen to you. Excellent. That's really weird. It only happens near hazards. Well, there could be a correlation of like, you know, you want to float because it's a hazard and you land on the ground from floating and then... Ah! Okay, that's fine. Alright, we double check. We have bolas, we have quick sling, which we absolutely need, and this is whatever. It's fine. Oh my god, another raid! What's up, Ninja? How you doing? Thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. We're about to absolutely blast Bell Eater back to the Stone Age. I gotta count to 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, I gotta wait. 8. I didn't want to crit there. 8. And then 9. Alright, done. Not too bad. We need him to spawn his butt on the bottom and then we'll blast him. Nope, unlucky. Thank you for all the good luck. It's not a full run today, but we're just doing a little bit of back half practice. The last run we did, our back half went really horribly. He's being shy today. We need his butt to spawn on the bottom so we can blow him up with bolas. I think he knows though. Maybe I shouldn't have said it out loud. Luckily there's pretty much no danger here, so we just chill out. There we go. Alright, so now he's basically already dead. Just gotta tap him again once in second phase. Because he can't die till second phase. Well, bam! I'm doing good though, thanks for asking. What have you been working on? I don't know if you were a Silksong streamer, I assume so. I don't know if you speedrun or... Hopefully you had a good stream though. And hopefully whatever you're working on went well. Doing 80% cloak. Ooh, interesting. I don't really know a lot of the subsets of the speedruns. I know like true ending and 80% really. Is cloak a different subset of 80%? Like some people don't get cloak, I guess. I did TD2 a short time, it's so hard. Yeah. That's a long run for a speedrun. Not to mention it's, yeah, incredibly difficult. There's a lot of pretty tough fights that are all backloaded. Yeah, I understand that. The time constraint is pretty rough on this run too. I think all bosses Hitless is going to be like a 6.5 hour run from what I've seen so far. Alright, so we could just take all this shit off for now. Actually, we need this, but everything's this one. Yeah. It's fun too, the time is so long. Yeah. Yeah, I feel similarly to this run. It's a lot of fun, like figuring stuff out and performing the strats, but like it is just an absolute monster of a run. So I totally get that. Like 100% speedruns seem also absolutely wild to me. They're also very, very long with lots of very, very intense platforming and routing and stuff. 100% animal bosses, yeah. I would never do this. I mean, I don't do 100%. I just do all bosses in this one. At least I got that going for me. I don't think I'll ever do 100%. That seems really, really, really hard. Yeah, I mean, it's funny because my third run I got a PB of 5 hitless, which was really wild to me. I didn't expect to get a PB 5, and I haven't even come close to that since. The last run I did was 16 hits. We did pretty bad. It was yesterday, and the day before, or the week before that, we got 10 hits. So it's been hard to get back to to get close to the PB5. Are you only doing hitless? Yeah, I only run hitless. I don't have the wrists for speedrunning. I think speedrunning is super dope. Like I really, really enjoy watching it, but my wrist can't handle it. It's too technical for me. It seems really fun, but I just don't think I have the wrist for it. Like I used to play competitive Melee a lot, and I did that for like 10 years way back in the day, and I think that just took a bit of a toll. Hurt sometimes, yeah, that's why I switched to keyboard. Yeah, keyboard is definitely more ergonomic than a controller for sure. That would help, but I'd have to learn so much new muscle memory, so. Keyboard would be nice too. I feel like there's like, I guess once you're good at it, there's probably less input errors you have to deal with. Sometimes I get like down stab when I don't want, or I don't get down stab when I want. I'm a weirdo who uses controller until swift step. Oh shit. That's the you got the dual strats going on. Neutral pogers are bad on keyboard. Ah, I see. See, I feel like that's actually something I feel like would be easier on keyboard personally, but I don't really know, I guess, because I don't play keyboard. Doing neutral pogos felt really hard to me at first. All people are doing keyboard neutral and switch to controller at switch set, or stay on keyboard. Interesting. That's really interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like if I tried to speedrun, it would like really hurt my hitless play, just because I felt like one of the things I had to do a lot learning Hitless was to like try to slow down a little more. Whereas like obviously you're speedrunning, you're trying to minimize mistakes but also go fast as hell. There's not really a time limit on on Hitless. At least not yet. I guess people eventually will speedrun this shit maybe, but that ain't gonna be me. A lot of people who are doing blind. I saw I forgot his name. Oh man. His blind run took like 19 hours or something. It was so crazy to see. Super cool, but like holy. Like I remember I saw his stream start. And I was like, man, that's really cool and I want to watch more, but I have to go to bed. Then I woke up and he was like still going. Like blew my mind. Try Moss Grotto blind? That seems so hard though. Like I don't even know the amount of time that must have went into him routing must have been insane. Like I can only dream of it. Managed to succeed the first screen. I think that's pretty good, honestly. Like I think a lot of people underestimate how hard blind running a game is. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I kinda, for some reason my mind went to the next screen. The one after the first one. Yeah, okay. My bad. But it's so insane. Being able to blind run any game is pretty nutty, unless it's super easy. Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to do it. Hitless is insane too. Like, I'll agree with that. I really enjoy Hitless, but like something about taking away one of your senses completely, and it's like, okay, now you have to like, you know, work with a whole different skill set you've never practiced for. Like, you know, I'm just playing the game like I normally do, but like, you know, better. Like that's a whole different thing to me. Like I don't know how people do blind anything. Is it just they're not even really blind, right? They just put on a blindfold. It's like it's not like it's a skill they've practiced a lot, you know. I feel like it's pretty incredible people are able to do that. It's much to practice and find some save points. Yeah, like because blind speedrunning is like it's all needs to be scripted as much as possible, right? Like you can't really react to an evolving situation when you're blindfolded. So I feel like the amount of planning is really crazy. Like you have to know when things go wrong and you get lost, you have to know how to figure out where you are, and I don't know. It's really wild to me. Gotten hit by that armadillo before. I hate that armadillo. Like I almost imagine like some of the bosses are the easiest parts of the run, because like you could probably find a strat that's consistent enough to do blinded, but like the actual platforming and stuff seems ridiculous to me. Oh. It's a short time. I need to go. All right, thanks. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the raid again. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Take care. We don't even need that silk, but we have it now. It's ours. Is it fine? Cool. Remember there was one run I did where I forgot that you'll eventually fall into the lava. I almost got hit by it. It's just like not paying attention to what was going on. So we gotta get our Shaman Crest soon. We also need to get our Vesta Crest yellow as well. We'll need that for Barbed on Shaman. Pretty much just for Coral Tower. I guess I don't really need to save the silk. I'm gonna get more silk anyway from getting Shaman Crest. Ula Sasia. Do you think if anyone has any opinions on this, I wonder if they looked at certain different dialects of different languages and just let's try to fit something that sounds like that into the game. Because I feel like there are some of the bugs that kind of sound like they speak like Italian, and I feel like there's some that's like Chinese. I don't know, it's really interesting to me. Oh, this. Wow. Alright, yeah, we got a Bellheart. We're also gonna get another spool extension as well. And turn in our egg. Which is basically just a the spool money. Or some of it, I guess. Actually the spool's not that expensive from Frey, I remember. Let's not do that actually. We need to go to Eva. Eva? Yeah. Go ahead and switch off this though. Actually not that. We need to get our boomerang equipped. Which I didn't need to repair, but we did. I wish there was a button to repair tools. It just automatically repair every time. Oh, that's scary. Ah! Get away! Should probably not hit that guy, actually. Oh, that's right. I need to actually use my memory lockets first. On Shaman, which is going to cost me more shards, because that's how this game works. Why do I have 3? These are all open. I don't know. Nope, no, no. God dang it. See, I wish there was a way to not spin the shards, because having Shell Satchel on makes things really weird. Because it ups your capacity, but anytime you switch off of it, you just lose the... On every single tool, you just lose 20 shards worth of repairs. If it was equipped before. So you just like bleed shards the whole run for no reason. We could just leave like this right now. Pretty sure she could pick this. We can get picked up here. Yeah. I'm hoping that Eva becomes like a bigger thing in the DLC. I'm really curious about that. I feel like... Oh, not that one. I feel like they're setting something up with her. Why did I go to Teeth Box again? Can't just choose Bellheart. Alright, so we need to come here. We need to buy this thing. We also need to get this. Just pick this up too for no reason. We also need to buy a lot of shards. Like a lot. And this is really where I wish that the game had a purchase more than one option, but I guess they haven't found a way to make that artistic enough yet, so they haven't added it into the game. We also need to buy our spool extender still, so we need to make sure we have enough money left over. But the egg is worth 600, so we're probably good. And we'll just buy these so we can't hold anymore. I think we had like 1500 money when we started. That way we don't have to worry about coming back or buying more later. Yeah, we can't afford anymore. Okay, cool. Is Slave Fleas Display a mod? It's a mod. It's part of the quality of life mod. Where did I sit last? Doesn't matter actually. Yeah, it's just part of the quality of life mod that I use. Hornet. Curve Claw we get because it is a triple S tier tool. Super broken boomerang. Holy shit. Nope. If anyone in the chat has never used Curve Sickle, give it a go. It is absurd. Treat yourself with the Curve Sickle shenanigans, because it is just absolutely a crazy tool. Can I not grab that wall? I guess not. I wonder if it's faster just to run back. Probably. Alright, we'll change our gear at the Pinster's house. Alright, and so we can just ride this chain all the way until he lands. Yeah. this. Alright, we want hunters, we want sharp dart, we want not those. At least we do want those, we just don't want them in that slot. Quick sling's probably just better, honestly. I can put this here. Alright, cool. Go ahead and break some shards too. Is this the right setup? I'm gonna double check myself because I'm so scared now. I keep screwing that up. Seems like it though. Okay. I think I need to wait longer. Later, I guess. I did kind of want to hit that guy for some Evo charge. It's not really a big deal. I'm surprised anyone ever found this boss, by the way. Watcher at the edge, just... Who the hell decided that that should be a boss location? I don't know how anyone figures this out. It's crazy to me. Right here? Shit. Well... Screwed that up. Did it slightly too early. And then that happens. I'm almost done. Cool. Later. Alright. Time for everyone's favorite boss. I'm sure every speedrunner loves this boss too, because she's so fun to fight. We want Curvesicles here. We want Cufflights here. Oh. Alright. We don't have poison because we don't need. We were doing Evo 2, which does give you Vesta Crest Blue, but we don't do that anymore. It's not really necessary. It also takes a lot of time to go get. God. I'll say we'll call it even on that. One silk probably won't matter. If it does, that sucks. Tricked me. Pretty bad pattern so far. What is this pattern, dog? Very mean pattern. Never a good sign when I'm out of cockflies by the end of the fight. Worked out though. Her singing is so good. Alright, let's make sure we have the right gear here. We need bolas. This is fine, this is fine. Everything else is fine, yeah. Make sure we don't wake this guy up, because he will chase you all the way down here while you're opening this door, I learned. Very scary. You do have a lot of money, huh? I know we haven't bought our spool extender yet, but that's only like 720, so... No. One, two, three. Bye-bye. Curve claw. Curve claw, or curve sickle, rather. Curve sickle is insane. Unfortunately, we have to watch all this, or do all this crap, even though we never use Rune Rage. Because apparently, even though even though she dies, doesn't count as her being dead until you collect Rune Rage, because she'll respawn if you don't collect Rune Rage. Much as I'm saddened by that, because I really don't like collecting Rune Rage. It takes like a whole ass minute. I feel like Broodmother is becoming a little more scary than First Sinner somehow. It feels like that fight's really inconsistent. So we just need to go up. I don't know why I kept forgetting that, like, or I forgot last run that you can just go to Broodmother, because you can always just call the boys to pick you up. They truly did a great job with the voices in this game. The Broodmother truly does sound like she's having a pretty bad time of it. Alright, so we don't want bolas, we do want curve claws, we want this, and we want that. And the rest of it's fine, I think. Yeah. We probably won't use Pashanka rings, but we do have Pashanka rings just in case for a very specific situation. We are going to do this. We can Pashanka. Ushanka. Yep, that's the situation. That's exactly why we took it, believe it or not. For that exact sequence of attacks. Spitting the glue into the ads coming out is what we have it. Because the Pashanka rings can bounce off of the Broodmother and go down and hit the ads really easily. Otherwise they get kind of out of control because you're up in the corner dodging the glue trap. Believe it or not. Alright, we go to the marrow. I wouldn't blame you if you didn't believe it. Oh, right. I do gotta turn this shit back off though, because I actually don't like that she talks so much. Alright, we need this. We don't need poison. This is fine. That is not Silk Spear. Where do the requirements get the Beastfly 2 wish? You have to kill Beastfly 1. You don't have to get Beast Crest, but you do have to kill Beastfly 1, and also 4th Chorus has to be dead. Guess we'll stop here. I forgot to change off. Thankfully this bench is still here. We do need Silk Spear instead of Sharp Dart. Luckily I can do that. I'm surprised at just how much I'm forgetting the right gear setups. I don't think you have to have done any donations or anything for Beastfly 2 either. I think you can just... I think all that matters is killing Beastfly 1. I don't think so. You might have to do like the saving the merchant guy, but I think that's the only quest I do before then. We get one more kill on the way. I'm not 100% on that. The wiki probably will tell you better than I would, but I think that's true. Shit, missed a vote. Cool. A little scary. Second wave didn't really behave like I wanted them to. Merchants for the courier wishes? Yeah. I think you only have to save the one though. I don't think you have to save the second one to get Savage Beastfly 2 to show up. Is that true? Maybe that's not true. I don't know. You might have to save both of them, I'm not really sure. Excuse me. Sorry I've had this cough forever, man. want to go down there. Bad things are down there. No action by that guy. Means we get out of here free. Oh. Yeah, for free. Yeah, later. Wasn't worried at all. It would be nice if we get our cross summons here. Be really good. Alright, we want parry. We do not want curve claw. We want them there and this here. And this is good, right? We don't need poison. Poison's kind of stinky anyway in this fight. Let's go and break them with our batch of shards. Didn't get the summons though, which kind of sucks. Would like to get the summons. Having to farm it later sucks. It's really boring. We could farm it here, I guess, but it's annoying. We're gonna go beat up this guy a little bit more. Just to fill up our silk for the fight. After our Carmelite, I need to use the bathroom really bad, actually. I kind of forgot. Her singing is so beautiful. Garama! Good luck there. Pretty weird luck, but it worked really well. One, two, three, four, five, six. That's really weird. Cool, good fight. Alright, I am gonna use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back, give me like 2 minutes. Alright, back. Sorry for the wait. Sorry for leaving the heartbeat on there. That would drive me crazy, actually, so. Alright, so we need to go bench. We gotta change our gear for Gur, and then we have to go get the quest for Gur. With any luck, we'll get the cross summons here. It would be really nice. It's like a 25 or 35% chance now, I forget. We need to change our gear. We want curve claws here, and bolas is good. We want sharp dart. Double check. Seems right. Alright, we cannot bench and Bellheart. Bellheart. Make sure not to bench here. Fuck that bench. Then we save quit. We could buy more shards, but I'm gonna see how this pans out. We have a full stack right now, so we have 4 more bundles. Just trying to get a better vibe for the money situation for the run. I think we have plenty of money, but I'm kind of thinking like, I wonder if we could manage to get even more like things with our money. No summons, unlucky. Maybe we'll get it when we save quit out of Gur. We don't normally save quit out of Gur, I guess, but we don't have our summons yet, so we may as well try. Alright, well. Maybe I just ignore that guy. Let's respawn the screen. That guy's kind of a pain in the ass, so what if it's just like if I walk off here, it's not lined up, right? Not really. We could just do that and skip that guy. Probably what we should do. Whatever, man. I just want to have a better plan for this room. Like, it seems so minor, but like every, small little thing like this really matters. Okay, if you just float down. Fucking Gur. Why can't you just leave me alone, Gur? Yeah, we'll just do that. We don't need to hit that guy, really. That's an easier enemy to stock soak up on anyway. Right here. Come here. We want enough silk to get across the gap to get to Gur, and also to have 2 sharp darts, just in case things go wrong in the fight. We could get a full spool. We don't really need it, I don't think. We just need 2 to get across the gap unless we mess up. I guess this way, we have 3 right now, so it's good. If he cooperates, it doesn't really matter, but... Okay, well, or if I fuck up, that's more important. Okay, cool. So we will save quit now to see if we get another chance at the cross summons. Still no summons. What if I could just keep doing this until we get it? I don't know if you have to travel to get the cross summons to spawn. I don't know if anyone knows that. Because it sure as hell ain't spawning, I'll tell you that. I guess what we could do is just not take any benches on the way to Summon Savior. That'll count as traveling. We can do that. We do want Sharp Dart. We do want Hunters. So this is the right setup already. There's only a few benches in the game that will give you the cross summons, which is why it's kind of hard to, kind of annoying to get. I know that's one of them. Oh, we haven't done Zongo yet, so guess we're supposed to do that first, which means we have to set, because I don't have the right gear set. Or we could just do Savior first, I guess, and come back for him. That takes more time. Fucking birds. Birds are really annoying. Let's just do Summon Savior first. If I do this, that works. Okay, I just gotta do it right. I need enough energy for one Sharp Dart to make sure we can get out of the corner if he traps us. One should be plenty. Should be dead. Cool. Still haven't done Zonga, it's gonna skip again. There we go. Cross summons is so dumb. For Zongo, we need this bad boy. We don't really need this. Weirdly. We don't need that. Oh my god. Okay. Check. Yeah. I need like a a spreadsheet of like pictures of the gear setup right next to me for the fights. All right, so Zongo's another pretty easy fight. You just kind of mag dump him with tools. Dude, a low percent all bosses run would be completely mad. Should die to poison. Oh, or not. Maybe if I let the poison tick longer on the first throw, he'll actually die to it. The next jump? Yeah, it is. Uh-oh, that's really bad. How close was he to dying? Not even close at all? Why didn't he die? That's horrible. I wonder if do the darts have a limited range? I'm gonna test this. I thought they had unlimited range, but maybe they don't. Let's go ahead and craft tools. Where are they? Where's craft tools? Items maybe? Am I blind? Craft. There it is. Alright, so now let's let us zoom out. Visual. Zoom out. In. So if I throw... Was I really just not hitting him? That's weird. That strat's never not worked before. I know the curve claws didn't get max value, but usually there's plenty of straight pins to finish him off. I guess I did throw 6 at that one guy before, because he's voided up, which is unfortunate. Oh well. I'll have to, that's something to think about. Reset camera. Okay. I'll have to test that more. Like I wonder if he's off screen, he can't get damaged. I don't know. I don't know if that's how it works or not. Summon Savior. Now we go to Seth. We're gonna bench at Seth anyway, so or before Seth. The thing about Plastified Zongo is he regenerates constantly during the fight, so if you don't keep hitting him, he will get back to full HP. So, which kind of forces you to go in there. For the reason I thought I had one or hunters. I guess if that happens with Zongo, we could just save and quit out. It only really cost us some shards. A lot of shards, for sure, but better than being in a situation where you have to go in and actually kill him yourself. He's not the most dangerous boss fight, but I mean, why risk it? Where'd I hit? Oh. Not down. All right, let's go switch our gear. Kind of a weird gear setup here. So we want pin badge of all things. We don't want that, we want parrying. Okay, this is right. I don't know if we really actually need pin badge or not still, but it opens up a really cool punish that I like. That does do a lot of, or does some extra damage. It's a lot safer. So I think it's worth. The only other option really is like, sorry, quick sling maybe, which helps with phase 2, because you can get a lot of attacks on the ground and your cock flies out before you can do anything. But even then, it's not really necessary. I'm gonna fill up on silk because I really should. There's no reason really not to.
Mando. Musto. Rendio. Clear. Sobo.
Good kill. So you don't even really need quick sling to get the quick kill if you do it right. It is really strange that pin badge is like good there. It's not good anywhere else really in the run. We don't need Volt element. We want poison, I think, over Volt. Feels also very weird. Perf Claws and Bolas. We're good. We do need to pick up 2 pieces of silk on the way, but we're good after that. Excuse me. Yeah, so we need 4 silks. We can do a single sharp dart. We don't use our needle at all in the fight, so Evo 2 doesn't matter, or Evo 1 doesn't matter. And we need 1 silk to go into the dream. Boom, 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 boom. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, dash, we go through. And goodbye. That's why we need the sharp dart. There's a chance she only uses like the balls from the bottom or the spit attack. You know, you don't even need it at all. But on the off chance she does a dash, it's nice to have because you just go straight through her. Alright, now we gotta go get our pale nails, speed up Crawfather with. Never get that right. Make that right, yeah. Dang it. It's weird that you can like, what the? It's weird that you can wall jump on the very first part of that, but you can't wall jump all the way up. Seems like it would make sense if you just could. Yeah, I might get to, well, I was gonna say Red Memories before a lot of other fun stuff though. I don't know if I have enough time to finish the runs, or rather the back half. Alright, we do need to change our gear, but we can also change it at the Bellway, or the Bell Room in Greymoor. Not Greymoor. We need to go Farfields. We had to go up. Can't go through Greymoor because they there's an arena fight that I definitely don't want to do. That's there. Whoa. Alright, so we're doing Crawfather, we want that for sure, these two for sure, we do not want that, this. Yeah. We don't really need our Evo charge for the beginning of the fight either, so it's not really a big deal. And I have already enough silk to go into the fight. So I'm gonna actually ignore all these birds. Let me in. Oh, no, no, no. Well, that's bad. Very bad. Sheesh. God. I don't know why I didn't target him. It just didn't go for him. That RNG. Yuck. Like, it didn't target it just shot off to the side. Really weird. Because, I can save quit now. You can't just dash over to him because he could easily just bump into you. So you have to kind of like let the nails do the work from the bottom, but they just didn't lock on him. Really weird. I think the rest of this is fine, right? Yeah, this is good. Oh, not repairing carp claw is not fine. Are we out of shards again? Holy shit. Yeah, we will have to buy more shards for sure. We're already running out again.
Catestre,
Maru.
Regina Fora.
Do you think Green Prince just sees her laying there? Like, what are you doing? Just laying there. Whoa. Hate that enemy. Whoa. So make sure no mishaps happen, we just kill those guys with cock plays. There you are. Alright, good. Alright, cool. So we could just skip red memory. Let's not do it. I'm not too worried about it.
Da, Fenestra.
Merano. Whoa. You have to do segmented training? Yeah, we're doing just the back half of the run today. That's where a lot of everything kind of fell apart last time, so... And also just don't have time for a full run. My controller is also starting to do some really funky stuff, so... Watch out for that dragonfly. Come here. Yeah, I feel like I should try to do that more segmented practice. I just forgot so many of my equipment setups for the bosses I was fighting in the last run. And that's a really costly mistake. Because once you're in the boss fight, you're not allowed to leave. Yeah, I'm still gonna try to stick to once a week we do a full run. And then maybe I'll try to do more segmented practice in the meantime. That's so bright! Hoping it'll work out better. Yeah, I mean, bad runs are gonna happen. It was just... I think for me it was just really tough to like, I don't know, I just kept forgetting just my equipment setup, and that's something that is like the bare basic minimum thing you need to do. Why didn't that? Yeah. Okay. Should probably stop fucking with this guy and just throw curve claws. He's one hit though. I guess I didn't know you can't charge in the water. Never thought about it before. So I guess I should just throw curve claws, stop trying to be greedy with them. I'm gonna use curve claws on the boss, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna even use all of them anyway, so it's not really reason to be greedy. A little bit of silk. Jakku. Yeah, we're gonna skip red memory for now. Actually, I can't skip red memory because I can't do I can't do second sentinel or lost Garmond before doing red memory. So I guess we're doing red memory. Because of the way the quest works out. Forgot about that. So I think otherwise you have to have met Garmond and Second Sentinel like X amount of times in Act 3 for them to show up as a quest. This is the only way to do it. Which kind of sucks, but whatever. Oro, oro. Very odd question, but do you play the game windowed or full screen? I believe I play borderless window, I guess. It's not full screen, I guess. It's borderless. It is full screen. You know what I mean? Like, I think I play most of my games on borderless full screen. I don't know if that's what this game calls full screen or not, though. I'm curious why that's why you're curious about that though. I'm curious why you're curious. In terms of model size accounts, I see. Probably better for clarity. Yeah, I don't know. I think it would just be weird for me to try to focus in on stuff when there's like clearly a part of the screen that's not connected to the game. I kind of do wish I had a smaller monitor. I think having a big monitor is kind of a detriment in some ways. If my monitor was a little bit smaller, I feel like it'd be easier to parse the full screen more. Asking because of my experience playing the game when it presented very, very slight input delay compared to full screen, but it's also slightly better because my eyes can't focus on everything. Everything is so big. Yeah, yeah. I've never experienced any input delay, so I don't know. That's strange. You said that's with windowed? Holy buttons. I'm starting to get double taps on my jump button. That's really bad. I'm gonna have to change controllers or something, or get a tool to open this one up. I don't have the tool to... Or somehow clean it, maybe? I'm not really sure what's exactly wrong with it. It's a shame because I really like this controller. I think the buttons feel really good, except for the, obviously now, kind of beat up button. Oh god. Yeah, it's starting to stick. Like sometimes it doesn't come back up when I press it, and then it still works when I press it again, but sometimes I can make double inputs now. Just kind of scary. It just feels weird too when the button doesn't come back up, like I can tell. I don't know, I've never had any issues with the input delay, GP, so I'm not really sure why that's happening. And since it's in windowed mode, it's not like a VSync issue either, which is pretty common to have some input delay based on what monitor you're using. But not windowed though. Very uncommon. So I don't know. That's a weird one. Probably a hardware issue, man. Yeah, maybe. It's hard to say. That's such a complicated issue. Honestly. Yeah, it's such a shame about this button. This button feels... I don't know.
Fadas Yanara.
I feel like there should have been a boss fight in Red Memory. That'd have been cool. But I guess that would make sense since all the other memory fights are fighting the person's memory you're in. Alright, we gotta go to Songclave, we can turn in our eyeball for money, and also we can get our quests. So about to fight Second Sentinel, and we want this specific setup, I guess, actually. Maybe turning the Queen Vespa flashback into a short fight would work in that context. I think that'd be cool, yeah. So we have a lot of money, actually. We have a ton of money. We only have one more shard bundle. Probably not gonna be enough. We need to buy our spool extender here, actually. It's like we either buy a spool extender, or do we just... I wonder if we could just buy 2 fragments. That's more expensive, though. So I haven't quite figured out the money that I want to spend yet, but... Yeah, I feel like the Vespa fight could have been like a cool little, like, not full-on fight. We almost forgot the wrong... We want this. Like maybe it's like a boss you can't lose, but like you fight for a moment. Sometimes like get the player involved a little more, because it's kind of weird you just run through. No, 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 no. All right, let's get some silk, then I go fight second sentinel. Oh. We definitely want a full amount of school, because there's no guarantee I'll get attacks that are good for me that help me recover it. Surprised that they're abyssed up every single time I've fought them this time. It's rare.
Da, Fenestra. Fadas.
That was mean. Cool. Good enough. This fight's really scary, honestly. I don't know if this is necessary or faster even, but it should take me back to the belly, right? Yeah. Alright. Garma, or Trubio is Cross Stitch, Bolas, and Crucicle. And that's correct. Okay. We don't have full silk. We can get some though. We could also charge our Evo, although the Evo is not going to be as consequential as we want it to be. This guy is not a best up, he dies in 2 hits. I wonder if he's always a best because he is now. Not sure. Right. Forgot this is the damn it. I forgot this is the file where I didn't pick up the claw mirror. Okay, fine boys, I'll walk. I gotta go get the quest. I don't have to sit at least, I guess. Which means I can keep my Evo charged. Yeah, it's weird if you don't pick up the claw mirror after the first fight, the quest won't come up. I learned that last run, which is this is the save from that run, so this was where I started after I'd already fought him. Yeah, I meant to do something about this button. This button is real gnarly.
Oh, nera lella.
Nera lella. Really good opener, I think. Holy shit, he bounced up that wall really fast. Okay. God, get me out of there. Good. Bye, Trubio. Oh. Alright, now I need to go to Bellheart to pick up the Do we have any more shards? We don't. We have to buy some more for sure, but we'll go back to Belhard anyway, so I guess we can buy them over there. Oh, not this way then. Do we even need bolas anymore? We didn't have to really repair bolas, we didn't want to. Tribute spawn position being relative to the player instead of center at the arena always bother me since he's a serious performer. Yeah, that is a little weird. He always spawns in that spot, but yeah, it's a little strange. We want tax, and this is fine. Actually, it's not fine. We want sharp dart, and we want this. Actually necessary. You call me a slave? What was that? Yeah, he always spawns off center. It's kind of weird. Like he spawns slightly to the right, but I guess that's because you come in from the left. I think the idea is you're supposed to stand there and be a good boy and watch him come up. This is should be enough shards for this to run for sure. This leaves us with some money. We don't really need, but we have. Actually, I don't want tax. What am I doing? We're about to fight Garmond. Forgot. We do want. This is fine. So we do want sharp dart for sure. All right, Zaz, let's go murder Garmond. Let's go, boy. Alright, we got the lucky pattern. Bye, Armand. Go repair our tools real quick. Alright, so we want tax and sharp dart stays. Yeah, this is fine. Make sure we have Polyp Pouch on. If we don't have Polyp Pouch on, weirdly the boss doesn't die on time. Weird. Very... It's not common that that's the case where whoa. Polyp Pouch actually makes a damage difference. Okay. That almost went poorly. Oh shit, he might not die on time now. Yeah, he didn't. I misplaced the first Crypt Wall. I was supposed to dash back and throw it. So it Slay didn't kill him. Luckily the fight's not that hard after that point anyway, but... Check Vassal, we already did Vassal, so we're good. Alright. So if we don't get lamed out by those little curve claw throwing bugs. This place is so pretty. Yeah. Good. Come here. Okay, good. Here's that jumping up here. If you keep mashing in the corner here like this, you can't get hit by them, but while you're casting Pale Nails, they can actually get you if you're not careful. Whoa, this is fine, I guess. Whoa! This hasn't happened before. Interesting. Why that one? What the heck? I'm gonna let my silk tick up a little bit. I wanna make sure I have full silk, because otherwise it gets kinda awkward. Will you stop? I don't know if I'm gonna get full silk though. One off. I'll still be one off I think after this. No, actually we're good. Cool. Alright, good. That's not normal. Those are not supposed to come out before that guy is dead. Fucking glitchy ass coral tower. Sheesh. That's really scary. That can happen. It's not supposed to happen like that though. That guy's supposed to die to be the trigger for the next one. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Come here, you. Nice. always felt like Khan is such an easy fight. He's really annoying. He has a lot of really underhanded stuff he can do that's not even based on his attacks. That can hit you. Nice one, pale nails. Oh boy. Like that, yeah. Thanks for proving that. What the fuck was that? Did you see him like animation canceling a whole ass different attack? He's not supposed to do that. What the heck? Shaman Pogo is a simple solution to the no floor section. Yeah, it's kind of awkward when if you're not used to it, but it works out pretty well. Guardian Savior. Yeah, that fight is so weird. I don't know what's going on with that fight. There's a bug in that spot too, where sometimes the no floor section won't happen. You'll just have a flat floor with no spikes. King using speedrun strat? Yeah, he's animation canceling his moves. He's playing Hollow Knight 1. I've never seen him do that actually. I've seen him do a lot of weird shit that I feel like I'm kind of ready for now, but not that one. That's new to me. How much more random shit I have to get ready for this run? Which tools did you use with Shaman? Spool Extender and Volt Filament. Volt Filament is pretty obvious. Spool Extender is nice because if you do the fight correctly, you end up with just enough spool for everything. You could use Weave Light, but I don't think Weave Light's very good, most of it. I think Spool Extender is just a better Weave Light for the most part. You have to like figure out where you want to route your silk and stuff when you use it. That's the main hard part of Coral Tower, is like managing your silk and using it effectively to minimize threats. Alright, well, Hunters... Curve Claw's fine. This here, we want parry. We don't want that, that shit's crap. And this is good. Double check. If you get blue Vestacrest, you can do you could take Weave Light, or you could take like Pin Badge or something. You don't really need Pin Badge though. I don't know. There's not a lot of good blues for damage. Wowzers. I need to actually hit this guy. Why don't I also get the blue Vestacrest? Well, I don't have enough stuff to get that with this new route. I've only got Shaman and Wanderers picked up. So I don't have enough tool slots unlocked to get blue, because you have to have 20, I believe. And I'm not going to get 20. I've decided that Evo 2 is not worth it, so I'm not getting it. So I won't have blue Vestacrest anymore. And I don't think Evo 2 is really worth it, honestly. It's only helpful in a very, very small handful of actual fights that need more needle action. Most fights, the bulk of the damage is going to be red tools, so you don't really need Evo 2. It'd be great for Lost Lace, certainly. Yo, what's up, Pink Lizard? How's practice going? We're about the end of it, basically, so once I kill Lost Lace, I'm probably going to get off for the day. We basically practiced the back half of the run. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm scared. So we just did a segmented back half of the run. Which has been pretty productive. I don't think it's been that bad. I think this will help me remember what tools I need to take in certain spots of the run. I practiced some of the spots that were kind of shaky before. Better strats now. So hopefully we'll do better in our next run. Kestera. That's been good. Productive. Ric Flair over here. Word? No soak. I think my controller is double tap jump because it's sticking. Awkward. Should have been dead actually. Die. I'm gonna have to fix my controller really bad. I'm not certain I double jumped into it on accident, but I feel like I did. Either that or I was in the wrong spot. I'll check it out after the stream. Will be better sleep. Yeah, I definitely slept much better, but I still have forgotten stuff in this run and this practice too. So maybe it was just I need more practice. Should be phase change soon. Bye. Yeah, that would have been a good fight if I didn't get hit there. I'm actually curious enough to check it right now. So I feel like I must have double jumped on accident because I don't feel like the spacing was bad. Let's see. I'm gonna check real quick. Dang it, I forgot to make the chat always on top. How do I fix that? Can I fix that? Oh well. Alright, let's see. Damn you, screen share. Screen share? Screen share? It's before this because clocklights are out. Let's see. So she did like the triple parry combo. Yeah. This is where I get hit for sure. Wow, I didn't get double jump, but that hitbox just went wild. What? Does it actually spin? Crazy. Surprised that hit me. Like, I'm really surprised it hit me. Maybe I just jumped too early. Maybe I'm supposed to jump a little bit later than that. That's possible. Alright, yeah, that's gonna be it for the practice today. I think it's good. It was productive for sure. Go play some Nine Souls. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks. I hope you're enjoying Nine Souls. I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow. Probably not. I don't think I have any time tomorrow. I don't know when the next stream will be. Maybe Sunday morning? Probably not actually. I have to go to the gym. I don't know. Update me on your Nine Souls progress next time. I'm curious how you're enjoying it. But for today, that's going to be the end. Let's see if there's anyone streaming we can ship some people off to. Again, if you're from one of the raids and you want to, check out the progress of the no-hit or catch the next full run, feel free to follow and stuff. I don't like to shill too much, but you know. Oh, no problem, JP. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate people hanging out. It's a lot of fun. Let's see if there's anyone. No one else that's streaming Silksong is playing, unfortunately. That I follow it doing no hit and stuff. So guess we'll just call it for now. So yeah, thanks for hanging out, everyone. We'll be on at some point in the future. Probably next run will be Thursday. We've been keeping it on Thursday as long as work doesn't change my schedule. So till then, thanks for hanging out, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Take